Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another great reading for you guys. And let's start with this Native Spirit deck. Let's see what they have to say. Yeah, let's see. For Sagittarius, take what fits and leave the rest out. Prayer feather. All right, so the prayer feather is somebody's really praying. And they might be using a feather to do it, but any form is good for them because they're praying. And the point is they might really be feeling a certain way. I better pray for this, right? Eagle medicine, there's healing here. And eagle medicine, the eagle is flying, high above, like overcoming. Somebody overcame something in this reading. And we have Spirit Keeper of the North. Let's take the last card, the Circle of Life, that wanted to come out here. So the Spirit Keeper of the North is showing, the North, right? The cold and all that. It's a full moon. Interesting because today is a full moon. Yeah, the Capricorn full moon. I'm going to have a video out on that tomorrow. Yeah, because I'm trying to keep up with you guys, right? Yeah, but I'll put the link at the top, right, of the comments. You can see Uranus and Gemini. It's really interesting to find out. We're all going to be changing, and I can already feel the change. And even if you don't want to change, Uranus comes along and says, "Well, we need innovation, basically growth or improvement, right?" So Uranus will do it for you. Sometimes kind of like the Tower, right? OMG. So let's see what this says here. The Spirit Keeper of the North. All right. And here it is. Turn within. Yeah. So it's a really cold day. It's winter, right? Turn within, connect with your ancestors, incubate ideas, mend relationships. So we already have over this eagle medicine overcoming, and there's some healing happening. So maybe you are mending a relationship with somebody. And so it says, forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. Wow. It also represents the elder time of life and even a time of endings. Yeah, pulling the Spirit Keeper of the North indicates that it's time to take measure of your life, time to take stock of your life. Is it turning out the way I wanted it to? If not, make a U-turn or let something go, right? Explore what's working and what's not working. What and whom do you need to release? Somebody's released here. There's an ending here with this card. Circle of Life, somebody, something, right? No, we're not sure if it's a person or a thing. The Circle of Life, let's see. And this is dreams are coming true. All challenges are over, but honor all the aspects, including ending. So we have two cards here that talk about an ending. That's what Uranus will do. Uranus will bring an ending, as I was just saying. The Circle of Life. The Circle of Life is called the medicine wheel in Native American traditions. Symbolizes a cosmology that honors all the circles of life. This means that whatever somebody has, you or this person has gone through, Sagittarius, there's an honor to it. Like somebody knows, one of you knows there was a reason for that cycle. Like everything is really meant to be the way it is. Yeah, even though it's hard to accept that at times, it sure is, right? But everything is fated. Every moment is karmic. Yes, it is. And so something very beautiful is on its way to you, Sagittarius. I feel like, and maybe you're mending a relationship with somebody. Yeah, let's see what else we have. And we have the Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. Here he is. He's real cute, that bird. He sure is. And we have the Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. So, wisdom is, it's knowledge, but it's experienced. It's a higher level of knowledge, right? If you know something, you might read a book and you know all about what's in it. But if you haven't practiced what's in that book, then that is not wisdom. And so somebody here is really becoming wise. Yes, they are. And let's see what these cards have to say. I'm going to check out these cards today. I can't see them, Sagittarius, so I'm just letting you know, right? I am not able to see these because I'm closing my eyes. That's the real reason. So I'm pulling two cards to see the vibe of this reading. And I have this card, and I'm going to pull another one. And I have Aquarius, Taurus, and Aquarius. All right, so Taurus is about consolidating everything in your life, like your finances, your house. It's also about your not your resources, but your values, like what's really important to you, and how to live. Somebody looks like somebody changed their values. Taurus is about taking stock of your life, but it's a little bit more about taking stock of your financial, your stability usually. This is about self-esteem too, Taurus. Yes, it is. It's also about the throat. It can be about the throat chakra, Taurus, right? Because Taurus does rule the throat. That's why there's a lot of Taurus singers, right? I used to sing in a band, and I have a Taurus moon. So even though the moon is more about feelings, but yeah, and we have Aquarius here. It's about independence. Really, that's what a highly independent. It's also about this. The sun in Aquarius is about if somebody has a sun in Aquarius, right? Your life purpose is to find your place within the group, while at the same time asserting your own unique vision. Yeah, this is about, like, believing in groups or clubs or your friendships, right? But at the same time, you are, paying attention to what's truly important to you, right? Just to you alone, finding your place in the world. Yeah, that's very cool. And somebody is doing that here. I believe they are. So let's get into the tarot part. And Sagittarius, if you want to get a psychic reading with me, I'm always checking for accuracies. They are accurate. And they're lots of fun. We can do them, over a video call, or I can send you a video, like a recording. You choose. Or you can have the live call recorded as well. Yeah, you can. The tarot readings are done the same way. And let's see. In Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. The psychic readings I do, well, those are 50 minutes to an hour, right? But those are, the tarot is done after that. If that's usually how we do it. The cards are done after. And yeah, if you don't understand somebody, or you just met somebody and you really kind of want to know where they're coming from, get a psychic reading. And if you need your own situation, kind of, you need insight on that, I'm also a life coach, but I can help you with your own as well. It doesn't have to be, like romantic. It could simply be for you. It can be romantic, right? All right, yeah, and I also do past life readings. Those are very empowering because most of us, all of us, are carrying around some past kind of issues, right? So, yeah, the past life readings are based on your South Node in your natal chart. Helps you to really live your best life and reach the North Node, yeah, which is fate and destiny and your best self. So it's really what your soul wants for you. Yeah, your North Node is what your soul wants for you, and the South Node is like the lessons that you learned in past lives. Hopefully you learned them, but when you get a past life reading, you learn what those are and you release. Yeah. So let's get into it, Sagittarius. Everything's in the description box. This reading, we start with the sun reversed, and we have let's see, the Ten of Swords reversed. Have I flipped these? Oh, yeah, I have flipped them. I beg your pardon, right? Sun upright, Ten of Swords. Too busy talking here, right? And now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Six of Swords. Somebody learned a lesson in this reading. Ten of Swords, it's in the challenge. And we have mending with the Eagle Medicine, right? We do. And something is released. We saw that. And the prayer feather. Someone is praying in this reading. Yeah. This be playful card, Sagittarius. This person finds you playful. Yeah. And that is very attention getting, or, attractive to this person, right? I know I like people who are playful, right? Don't be boring. No. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have two sixes. Recognizing something. The Hierophant is showing up. It's about faith and what you really believe in. It is. And we have the King of Wands. You're sitting in the psyche, Sagittarius, underneath the Wheel of Fortune. So here you are, and really in all ways, basically. But this person most likely feels like your fate and destiny. most likely, because something ends here and they're honoring the ending, almost like, well, it was, I had to go through that to understand who my true partner is in life, my fate and destiny. Yeah, this, right? Your soulmate and all that, right? Yeah, all that kind of good stuff for sure. The sun starts the reading, so there's clarity here. The Ten of Swords, it's in the crossing energy. Like, as I said, somebody releases something. There's an ending. Could have been a harsh ending because he has 10 swords in his back. We have the Knight of Swords with it. See, somebody purposefully ended something here, but they're honoring that part of their life. Like, it taught me a lot, or maybe that person was good to me, just things like that, right? Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune is why it's all happening, because your fate and destiny, baby. Yeah, and with the Ten of Cups, and I heard an astrologer say the other day that they didn't really believe in fate and destiny. I'm like, it's all in the natal chart. I was like, what? And then she kind of explained like her own placements a little bit. Yeah, that she doesn't really believe in it that like not very much. Like, I was like, okay. And anyway, but getting back to this, the Ten of Cups is here with the wheel, and this is, you are this person's fate and destiny, and they're happily ever after. The Six of Swords, somebody's in transition here. It's the person who purposefully ended something in this reading, Sagittarius. Six of Pentacles next to it, that's how somebody is seeing themselves. That is with the King of Cups. I feel like this person wants balance with you, and like a really nice relationship, most likely, unless they see themselves, maybe, this could be third party sometimes, but this is just so beautiful up here. I highly doubt there could have been a third party, though. There could have been, and somebody gets left out for sure. The King of Cups is here. This can be like, I'm fair in love. It can talk about breadcrumbing. Let's get a card on that. But I feel like somebody made a decision, like you're their other half. But let's have a look. We have the Hermit, so this could be a Virgo. But this is definitely insight, gaining insight. I feel like this person wants to be good to you. Yeah, they do. And they may want to share their wealth with you. The Taurus card does talk about wealth. Yes, it does. So do a few other signs. And so anybody can, be wealthy. You don't have to be these particular signs because these are in your chart. Everybody has every sign in their chart. Yes, they do. So don't be mean and say, oh, she's a blank. She's a this sign, right? My friend used to say that. And I was like, can you be quiet now, okay? Anyway, Six of Swords, yeah, there's a transition in this reading. And one more card here. This is the same person who is in transition. Eight of Wands for change. That's right. Progress, movement. Yeah. And so the Hierophant sitting in the past, Sagittarius, and that is next to the Four of Pentacles. This person really believes in you. Maybe they want to marry you. Maybe they were married to somebody. Maybe it's a Piscean here or a Taurus as well, because I have the Hangman and the Hierophant. This can be releasing a marriage. It can. The Hangman's about release. And he's up there trying to release something. And he's sacrificing himself in a way, right? He's hanging from the tree upside down. I mean, that can only be, maybe fun for about 2 seconds, right? So, something gets sacrificed here. And that's what the Six of Swords alludes to the Ten of Swords for sure, and the Knight of Swords. And Four of Pentacles in the concern, this person wants to hold on to you, or they feel like you're a real keeper. Either one, Sagittarius, right? And this person, you guys, somebody here is a definite keeper because they're wise, right? Yeah, and it's important to, get into a relationship with somebody who has learned about life. Yes, it is. So you're not, they're not practicing on you, right? And, then they have to leave just because they couldn't figure themselves out, right? Yeah, that's happened sometimes. That could have happened here. Possibly because this person realizes that your fate and destiny after some situation here. Yeah. And the King of Wands in the environment, in the psyche with the Three of Pentacles. This person really wants things to work out with you, Sagittarius. They do. The Ace of Swords is the hopes and fears with the Page of Wands reversed. they don't want things to change. So if you were with them in the past, they sure don't want that to change. If you're with them now, they don't want it to change. And they want this new beginning. And the Six of Wands sitting reversed, Sagittarius, with the Death card reversed. OMG. Yeah, those are both reversed. This is an ending. Like the Death card reversed is, it can be that somebody doesn't want something to end. But I feel like this is more like there's like loss here. Six of Wands reversed, where somebody realizes that they need to end something with the Death card reversed. That's what it is. OMG. I'm going to end this reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It does help me to keep these videos coming. If you want to check out the Uranus in Gemini, I will pin that at the top of the comments. It's a great video, you guys, about in terms of explaining how Uranus will affect all of us. All the horoscopes are there. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. I really do appreciate you guys.